Hi, my name is Trisha. Today I'm going to take you through a brand new dumbbell routine. I'm going to use 10 pounds. Today's workout is going to be a full body. We're going to do some combo moves, combining both upper body, lower body, getting a little dynamic with our moves today, hoping you get a full body, nice workout in. Like I said, I'm going to be using 10-pound dumbbells. Feel free to use whatever you have available to you, if that's 5 pounds, 8 pounds, 10 pounds. Depending on your strength levels, some of the moves are going to be more challenging, so you might want to not get too high. And of course, if you are fortunate enough to have a wide range of dumbbells, you can kind of pick and choose and dropping the weight, increasing the weight. Do what's best for you. Some moves you'll probably be able to bump the weight up a little bit. Some moves you'll be able to use less weight. But I'm going to stick with one set just for purposes of the video, and of course if you're at home working out, if you have limited resources, so find a dumbbell set. That's what we're going to be using today. Before we begin, just like with any of the other videos, make sure you are cleared and you are ready for exercise. And we are going to get started with a good warm-up routine. I'm going to have you stand in place. We're going to start by pulling one knee up towards the chest, breathing, building the heart rate up nice and slowly. If you've been with me before, I do these moves quite often before workouts, getting that dynamic stretch in, getting the muscles primed and ready for our moves today. One more on each side. And we're going to do a new one. Get the glutes warmed up. You're going to pull underneath the knee, underneath the ankle, and pull that leg up towards you. This is going to warm up the hip, warm up the glute. So I'm pulling from my ankle, by my knee, and pulling that leg up towards me. Again, I don't want you to lean forward. I want you to keep that posture, stand tall, getting those hips to open up, also getting a nice dynamic stretch in your glutes. If there's any problems with the knee on this, don't do it, don't force it. You can keep up with those knee pulls. One more on each side. Last one here, and then we're going to get into a squat reach. Wide stance with your squat, squat down, reach overhead. We are, like I said, going to be doing full body, so we're going to warm up those arms as well. Squat down, reach up overhead. This will be exactly one of our moves. Once we get to the dumbbells, you are just going to hold those dumbbells. Let's go 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, and release. Let's get some lunges involved. Kind of speed lunges, alternating, stepping back, reverse, dropping that back knee to the ground. You can get those arms involved. Get them to motion like you're doing a running motion, opposite arm, moves with opposite leg. That heart rate should be building. We're gonna go 1 more on each leg. Last one, and release. Let's get some shoulder movement in, arm circles, starting forward. Starting with some small circles, get bigger as you go. Keeping that neck relaxed. You want to think about keeping the neck long. Shoulder blades are engaged. 3, 2, 1, and reverse. Going backwards, start small. Build as we go, get bigger. In 3, 2, 1, and release. Shake it out. First round I take you through will be slower pace, more of an instructional round. Okay, so bear with me. I want to make sure our form is good, and then we will repeat the circuit again, picking up the pace and getting that cardio elevated a little bit. So first round, instructional. Let's go through it together. Grab your dumbbells. The first exercise we are going to do is a squat press. So you're going to be shoulder width stance or a little wider. The dumbbells are going to come up right by your ears, and they're going to stay here for the duration of the exercise. What it's going to look like, we're going to squat down. Like I said, those dumbbells stay here. I'm going to drive up through my legs, press the dumbbells to the ceiling. You'll see I'm turning my hands. So when I come down into the squat, my palms are going to face my ears. When I stand up, I flip those palms away from me. Down, squat, and away. This is a full body. Don't rely just on those arms. Think about your legs powering everything up towards the ceiling. Squat and press. Squat, press down. Let's go 2 more. Squat, Press down, one more, those dumbbells come down and they come up and release. That's gonna be our first motion. A couple keys on that: if you're feeling low back, you might wanna drop the weight down. Also make sure your squat form is good. When you are coming into the squat, make sure we're not dipping forward here. We are still sitting back into that perfect squat form, driving through the legs, dumbbells, press up overhead. That's move number one. Move number two is gonna be a dumbbell snatch. This might be a new move for some of you if you've never done this before. It's a great move. It's a great move if you have limited time to get the most bang for your buck as far as full body workout. So drop one of your dumbbells, we just need one at a time. Again, you're gonna hit a shoulder width stance. Okay, think about a good athletic position. What it's gonna start with, that dumbbell is gonna come down to the ground right in between your legs. Now, you should be bent over. Your shoulders will be slightly in front of that dumbbell. I'm gonna go through it fast. I'm gonna drive my hips forward and that dumbbell is gonna flip up. Okay, another rep fast. Hips are back. I'm gonna drive my hips forward, flip that dumbbell up to the sky. Now, slowing it down a little bit, what it is exactly, I'm here, I'm in an athletic position. I'm gonna slowly come up, okay, using my legs, driving my hips forward, and that's the key. Your hips are gonna shoot forward fast, okay? At the same time your hips are coming up, you start shrugging your shoulder up towards your ear, then the elbow's gonna follow, and you flip. Now, I can kind of slow it down and show you motion by motion because this dumbbell is fairly light for this move. However, if you want to go heavy, you must need to use those hips because it's a full body motion. It's not just your arm doing the work. Your legs are propelling everything. Your hips are helping you get that weight up and get it up fast. So you're down through the legs and you're shooting up. This is a very complex move, a couple modifications. If you have trouble going all the way from the ground, you can start here. You can start from this hanging position, okay? So you're not going all the way to the ground. That'll save your low back a little bit if you don't have the form down. So you're from your knees, and this is perfect to do, especially if you have a lighter weight. From your knees, you're still gonna drive your hips forward and shoot that dumbbell up to the sky in one quick motion. So again, if I'll slow it down, you start shrugging. As your hips come forward, you shrug the shoulder up to your ear, then the elbow is gonna fly up, and then your arm follows, and you flip to that full extended locked out position, okay? So you have the option to go from your knee or to go all the way down to the ground, drive those hips, and extend. All right, switch arms if you haven't yet. I'm gonna show you from the side on this one. Again, bear with me, our first round is instructional. So starting position here, you'll see I have my hips back, athletic position. My shoulders are slightly over the dumbbell. I'm gonna go through it slow the first time. Hips come through, extend. And if you wanna stay slow with it, that is perfectly fine, especially if you have a light enough weight where you can do it. Now, the heavier the weight, the faster you have to move it. I'm gonna go one more slow, shoot that dumbbell up to the sky. I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit. So I'm here, you'll see my hips come forward and my arm is gonna shoot up in one quick motion. I add a little hop into it. You don't have to. That's because if you're used to doing heavier weights, you really wanna shoot those legs up. Think like you're jumping up as high as possible. If you jump, you're back here, those hips have to shoot forward, your arms are gonna reach for the sky. Very similar to a jumping motion. Down, explode up in one motion. Down, explode up. Two more. Down, explode up. You'll see I'm keeping that weight nice and tight towards my body. I'm not coming up here and lifting it, okay? That's gonna put too much tension on your shoulder. The dumbbell stays nice and tight towards your body, and you flip. One more, nice and tight, and flip up, and release. So we've gone through two moves. We have our squat process, and we have our single arm dumbbell snatch. Okay, grab both dumbbells again. We are gonna get into our next move. We are gonna do 8 on each side. We're gonna be in a static lunge position or a split squat. So we're gonna do a lunge on the way up, bicep curl. Arms go down, you go down into that lunge, on the way up, curl. And you'll notice my hands are coming back here to clear away from my legs, and then I curl my palms towards my shoulders on the way up. Down and up. Let's go 3 more. 3, 2, last one, and release. Same thing, we're just gonna switch legs. Back into that lunge position, squat, curl up, and keep breathing. These combo moves, it does become a cardio workout in some degree. Lots of muscle groups are working, lots of muscle engagement. 3 more. 3, 2, last one, and release. Next motion, we're also gonna do lunges, but we're gonna get our counterpart. We're gonna get the triceps involved. I'm gonna show you from the side on this one. I'm still in a split squat position. This time, dumbbells kind of start up here. Okay, elbows are slightly bent. Going down into the lunge, throw those dumbbells back behind you, and come up. Kick back, and come up. Lots of legs working here. Obviously now we got the triceps involved. Your abs are always engaged. Down, kick back, and up. We're gonna go 3 more on this leg. Kick back, 1 more. Drop that back knee, perfect lunge position, and come up, switch legs. We gotta even it out. Same thing on the other side. Dumbbells kind of start here, slight bend in the elbow, drop down into the lunge, kick back, come up, very good. Breathing through it. Those triceps might be getting fatigued. This is putting a lot of tension on those triceps. 3 more. And we got 1 more to go. Go ahead and set those dumbbells down. Shake those arms out a second. So now these combo moves, they are pretty advanced. So if we're having trouble connecting everything together, the lunge with the curl or the lunge with the tricep, just separate them. Even if you hold a staggered position, take the lunge part out and just stay there and do a bicep curl. You're still in that lunge position. Okay, we've just kind of taken a little bit of the movement out. Same thing with the triceps. Try to get into that staggered position and stay here and just focus on those triceps. Then you can always hold the weight and do your lunges after. So if it's trouble connecting the 2 moves and putting them together and keeping the right form, just separate them, do the arm portion and then the leg portion separately, and that'll help obviously get the full body in, but keep the form under control. Okay, we have 1 more move to go. Grab those dumbbells again. I'm gonna show you from the front the first couple, and then I'll flip over to the side. So what this is gonna be is a deadlift and a row. So we're working hamstrings and we're working back together on this one. So I'm gonna kick my hips back, get those dumbbells to be about shin height. My back is flat. I'm gonna row and then come on up tall. So first I sit back, get those hamstrings engaged there, holding tight. I row, drive those shoulder blades together, and come forward. Keep it going. I'm gonna do 1 more from this angle, and then I'm gonna flip over, show you from the side. Come on up, keep going. If you need a side view, I'm gonna demo here. Knees are soft, kick those hips back, back stays flat, row those shoulder blades together, come up, 3 more. Staying back, those hips kick all the way back. You feel those hamstrings, the back of the legs engaged. Keeping the back flat. So what you don't want is this. You don't want a rounded back. nice and flat back. Here we go. We don't want a turtle shell is what I call it. Let's go one more for good measure. Kick those hips back, feel the glutes, feel the hamstrings, drive those shoulder blades, and release. Grab a drink if you need it. We are finished with our first round, our introductory round. Now we are gonna pick up the pace. Okay, take a deep breath. I need to take a deep breath. We're gonna pick up the pace. We're gonna go through 2 more rounds of every move. Okay, squat press, single arm, dumbbell snatch, lunge with curl, lunge with kickback, and then the deadlift with the row. We're gonna go through the moves. 2 more sets, 2 more rounds. Our goal is to get 8 reps in a piece, and we are gonna pick that pace up a little bit. If at any point you feel something bothering you, especially like your neck, your low back, or your knee, please stop, maybe just drop the weight and do body weight, okay? If something is problematic, don't push through it. Okay, it typically means something might be wrong with your form, you're using too much weight, any number of things, so don't try to push through it if you're feeling any type of pain, okay? Grab those dumbbells, we're gonna try to go through quickly now. We are gonna start with the squat press. So a little bit wider than shoulder width, dumbbells come up here, 8 reps, count them out with me, squat, and 1. Punch overhead. 3, go at your own pace, you don't have to go at my pace. 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Good, I'm gonna drop one of the weights. I'm gonna start with my right arm in the dumbbell snatch position. I'm gonna go all the way to the ground. You have the option to go from your knees. Here we go, 8, staying fast. Flip that arm up to the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keeping that weight close to your body. Last one. Good. Same thing, switch arms. Make sure the arm's not coming away from your body. Stay nice and tight. Here we go, other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there. Last one, 8. Good. Back to both dumbbells. We're going into our lunge bicep curl. We got 8 on each leg. Get into that split squat position, lunge position. Here we go. Drop down and curl up. Really focus on getting those arms all the way straight. We have the tendency on bicep curls to not get all the way down. Straighten those arms out. 2 more. 1 more. And switch legs. We're still on curls. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. If at any point you need to drop the dumbbells, take a break, go for it. We're gonna go into our lunge and kick back. Same thing, we're in that split squat position, only change, those dumbbells start in front of you a little bit. Lunge, kick back, come up, that's 1. 2, so now you stay down when you do those tricep extensions on the way back, extending through the elbow. 6, 7, 1 more, 8, nice. Come on up, same thing, we just got to switch legs. 1 deep breath, dumbbells start here. Here we go, lunge, kick back, good. And we're breathing. 4 more to go. Stay down, extend, come up. Extend those arms, I should say. 2 more, 7, 1 more, and 8. Nice. We have 1 more move for our round 2. I'm gonna flip, show you from the side. Legs are hip width apart, okay? Knees are soft, here we go. Deadlift and row. 1, drive those hips forward. Key with this, you want to stay down while you row. Don't row as you're coming up. Okay, stay down, fully row, fully extend, and then come up. 3 more. Squeeze those shoulder blades like you're wrapping your shoulder blades around your spine. And I'm gonna do 1 more for good measure. Here we go, kick back and extend. Drop those dumbbells. Take a drink break if you need it. We have 1 more set to go. That's 2 rounds through everything. Now, something I want to encourage you with, if you are fortunate enough to have a whole set of dumbbells with you, here's where you can challenge yourself a little bit, where you can say, you know what, I could probably do some more weight on the curls. I could probably do some more weight on the squat press. So see if you can't bump up some of the exercises, get a 12.5 pound, get a 15 pound, whatever it might be. See if you can challenge yourself a little bit with some of these exercises. Okay, 1 more deep breath. Get that drink of water if you need it. We are almost through. We have 1 more round through everything. I hope you're feeling it. I hope that heart rate is elevated. These combo moves, even with weight training, really get the heart rate up. Okay, and of course, we're not taking many breaks in between the exercises. So if you need more breaks in between, by all means, take the break that you need. Go at your own pace. Okay, grabbing both dumbbells. We're back on for our squat presses. Last set, we can do this. Wide stance, dumbbells come up, we're going for 8. Squat and press. Drive those legs. Visualize pushing the ground away with your legs. Exploding up. It's all about exploding. 2 more. You're trying to move those weights quickly and release. Once you get heavier weights, you have to move quickly, okay? It's that speed component, which is power, okay? In order to lift a heavier weight, you have to pick that speed up. Alrighty? Here we go. We're gonna do snatches. I'm starting with the right arm. You have the option to go from your knees. I'm gonna go from the ground. 8, keep that weight close to your body. Again, we're exploding those hips forward, exploding that arm up in 1 motion towards the ceiling. Halfway. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Same motion, just switching legs. Here we go. 1, 2. Feel those abs. Also brace. Anytime you're doing single arm, single leg work, those abs should lock to keep your body stabilized. 1 more. And release. Nice, nice. 2 moves are gone. We got 3 left to do. We're back to both dumbbells. We're going into our lunge and curls. 1 leg forward, 1 leg back. We curl on the way up. Drop down and curl. Very good. Breathing throughout the motion. This is 5, 6, 7, fully extend those arms. 8, and switch legs. If you feel your form is starting to go, drop the weights or lower the weights. Never sacrifice form or anything. All right, here we go. Other leg, still doing our curls. Drop down, curl up. Nice, nice. Stay with me. We're almost finished with our full body combo workout. 2 more. Last one. Extend those arms all the way. Come up tall. Catch your breath. We have lunge with our kickbacks, and we have our deadlift rows. That's it. Here we go. Back to that first leg. Only changes. We're holding the dumbbells up to begin with, extending at the elbow when we go down into the lunge. Here we go. Lunge, kick back, come up. Good job. Stay low. Keep tension on that front glute when you work those triceps. We got 2 more on this leg. Good. 1 more. Come up tall. Shake that leg out a little bit. Same move, other leg. Start with those dumbbells up. Drop down. keeping that tension now in my right glute. The leg that's forward, I hold it while I extend those triceps. Halfway through. Drop down, extend the elbows. 2 more left. 1 more, and release. We have 1 more move to go. 1 more move, let me turn to the side. 8 reps. Hip width stance, not as far apart as you were for squats. Knees are soft, good posture. Kick the hips back and row. That's 1. Here we go, this is our last move. Finish strong. Keep those abs engaged. Keep the neck relaxed. Halfway through. Shoulder blades wrap around your spine. You're pulling with the back. Those arms are just following. Row. We got 1 more to go. Hips kick all the way back. Hold that position. Row. And come on up. Let's set those dumbbells down. Shake those arms out a little bit. If you're not used to holding dumbbells, especially for that extended amount of time, you might feel some tension in the forearms. You might have felt like your grip was gonna go, which is okay, it's perfectly normal. Working with dumbbells is actually very good at strengthening your forearms, strengthening your grip. So you just have to get used to it. Strengthen it like anything else, okay? Nothing's wrong, completely normal. You just have to get used to that motion again, okay? Those muscles have to get used to it. All right, let's shake those arms out a little bit. Cross them over, catch your breath. We're gonna go 1 arm across the chest. Focusing on your breathing here as we're stretching. You can roll that wrist out a little bit since it was in that grip position for so long. Drop the arms, switch it, other arm comes across. So these combo moves, if you are limited on time, arms behind the back, clasp them together, reach down, open that chest up. If you're limited on time, doing these type of moves will definitely give you the best bang for your buck, for your time limit. So if you're short on time, we just got a full body workout in. We worked legs, we worked glutes, we worked hamstrings, we worked the back, we worked the arms, we worked the shoulders. Okay, abs were involved with everything. Tricep stretch now. So, and it was only what, a 30-minute workout or so? 25 after the warm-up. So if you are limited in time, if you are limited maybe with space, with equipment, these combo moves using 1 set of dumbbells can be very effective, getting your heart rate up, getting those muscles working, getting your balance, your coordination, everything working together. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you really enjoyed this full body dumbbell workout. Combo moves, putting everything together. Can be complex at times, but keep practicing some of these moves if you didn't quite get it today. I will also add a comment in my video. It'll give you another video showing a more instructional for the dumbbell snatch, okay? It'll help break it down a little bit, and that might help if you're unable to get that snatch today. It's a very complex move, okay? Hard, very hard to get, especially if this was your first time. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you. Have a great one.